Hey guys, so today is quite unexpected, or also the other way around sometimes too. Well, let's say some of you can already read the title on the video that Bobby have left the show of EastEnders. I know some of you may be sad, and some of you guys may be glad, and which I can't really blame either, to be honest, because let's just say that I understand not many people can be a fan of Bobby, so but still, I had to admit that I kind of think, well, the ending, well, I know it can be sad, but don't get me wrong, but when I every time I watched the episode from this morning and then again a few hours ago around like tea time, I had to say, I had to admit that his ending was a bit, it's not the way I thought it would go. Yeah. But it doesn't really that matter. It's just my opinion. So let's not take it too serious. But I just hope everyone can understand that my personal is an opinion. So and to tell the truth that well the actor who plays them recently, he just decides to leave the show so he can do other things in life for his acting career. I mean, so yeah. So I doubt the actor will be back anyway because he just I just feel like or whatever. I mean, I think it did say it's been confirmed that he won't come back at all. So yeah, quite disappointed to some people, but so yeah, I know it's kind of a bit tragic, seeing your favorite characters leave the show or something. Sometimes it's for good, or sometimes they only gone just for the meantime until they come back, something like that. Like if you think about Chrissy Watts, yeah, well she did came back only for last week, and then she just left on last Friday, and I was like, okay, wasn't even expecting she was leaving like so soon. I know it did said on the internet and all that by saying that she's only in it for a short brief, but I still feel like it's way shorter than expected for Chrissy to leave, and that guy that you saw that Chrissy was with before she left, that was Alfie's second cousin, if I got that correctly, called what's his name again? Sometimes I do know his name, sometimes I don't. It's been ages now. Oh. Well, let's just say that because Alfie's second cousin, he hasn't been seen um since 2005, if I got that correctly. And also, he's most fans of the EastEnders or people who doesn't watch EastEnders were presuming he was dead, but it turns out he's alive. So yeah, I was like, wow, oh my god! No, seriously, I wasn't expecting that he's alive the whole time. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the only one because everyone seems to have that same question in mind. I mean, how did he escape from those thugs who grabbed him in the van back in 2005? Like, really, that is quite curious to know. I just hope we get the answer in the future because so it just left us surprised. Like, wow. And yet, but don't get me wrong, because I also heard that Bianca's coming back again, and I believe she's only coming back because her dad David Wick's coming back to the show. Yeah, cool. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes seeing familiar faces can give you quite like happy faces, like, I'm so happy to see you again. It's like that. Well, you wouldn't blame yourself or blame anyone else or me or anything like that for getting overexcited seeing your favorite familiar actors. Yeah. Sorry. And I also saw something about Carol Jackson's coming back as well. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm pretty sure it might be true. Something to do with David Wicks returning, I think. If I'm not, I don't know, but that's just my thoughts. So please do not correct me, okay? Because sometimes different theories can make sense sometimes, but just not always. Yeah. Um. Okay. Trying to think something else that involves EastEnders. Um. Oh yeah, Nish. I believe the actor who plays Nish in EastEnders, I believe he's leaving as well. But for me, I'm glad he's leaving because I just don't like him very much. If I have to be honest with you, I understand some of you may be a fan of him or whatever. It's fine by you, but for me, I just don't like him very much. I did like him at first when he first came to the show, the character. I mean, but the second minutes ever since he became a more villainous character since last year's Christmas, I was like, oh my freaking god, like come on. Yeah, but there are some few moments where I do feel bad for him, but most of the time I don't always feel bad for him because sometimes he kind of deserves some punishments or whatever, so believe me or not. But it's not like I'm being a soft person to anyone like all the time. It just depends on who, you know. And I mean, it doesn't matter who to be exact, but I do sometimes. Well, you may gonna say I'm being a hypocrite for this point, but it doesn't really that matter. So, mm-mm. so yeah, so yeah, and today's about he says about Elliot Accountant might come back to play Bobby Beale. I doubt that's gonna happen because I heard that he's no longer acting, so that's what I'm trying to point out. So if Elliot does have any interest on doing acting again, he might be interested in becoming Bobby again. I don't know, but it's clearly up to him, not anyone else. It's up to Elliot. So yes, I know some of you are gonna say, but you have a crush on Elliot, Caitlin Sparkle. Yes, I know. You do have a point, but I may have a crush on Elliot. Just not too much though. Yeah. But believe me, I just um well, I do still miss Elliot Carrington sometimes. Only on EastEnders, I mean. Yeah, because he did play Bobby so well. And to those who say he doesn't play Bobby very well, then that's their own problem. But I just like Elliot in any sort of way because he just a nice, charm, friendly guy. Yeah, I don't mean like the idea of him. The I just like seeing the real him. You know, like if you think about Marinette for Adrian in Miraculous Ladybug. So that's my point. I may don't know Eddie Carrington like anything like that, but still, I do have feelings for him in some way. But that doesn't mean I don't always love him forever. Yeah. So yeah, but that's the thing. Mm-hmm. True. it's not like I'm gonna let it all go or anything like that, because I'm not the type of person to let go of my feelings on some things. Well, sometimes I can. Just depends on whether. Just sometimes. Yeah. And about from a couple of years ago, back in 2022, when Maisie Smith, who we all know who plays Tiffany Butcher, yeah. Well, you're not going to expect to hear this, to be honest. Well, well, I kind of like Maisie Smith. So yeah, she's a good actress. She's one of my favorite actors, actually. The British actress, sort of. That's what I'm trying to say. One of my favorite British actors of the UK. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I do have many favorite celebrities from the UK, as I like from the other countries, like United States or whatever. mm-hmm. Yeah. Trying to think of something. And I did. Well, can I just be honest? To remind myself that I did got a bit of emotional when Maisie Smith had to leave EastEnders. I was like, oh, Maisie Smith, I'm gonna miss you so much. Thank you for your time on EastEnders, and thank you for bringing us the joys and love and the fun, like entertaining. And I would say the same thing for Eddie Carrington as well. Because he's a great guy. Even though I've won the United Kingdom as well, but some of you might think or say I do sound like I'm talking like American, but I'm kind of stuck with it, sometimes. It just happens, when it comes to autism. I'm not saying it as an excuse or anything like that, but it is kind of true in some ways. And I was like, ugh, why do I have to stop with this stupid... Seriously. Okay, I think I need to grow up. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I say things that can not make sense. You wouldn't blame me, would you? I don't think so, because sometimes you might make mistakes too, which I wouldn't blame you. Okay, and well, to be fair with you guys, I started watching EastEnders since, let's just get to the point. I think I already told you that, some of you already. So yeah, but it doesn't really matter if I did or not. But can I just be honest? Like I gotta say that I did kind of watch EastEnders as a kid, but I didn't actually watch the show probably until I got a bit older. Like I was like 15 years old when I first watched the show, probably on iPlayer back in 2016. So that's how I started watching EastEnders. And you want to know which episode is the first episode that I have watched when I first started watching EastEnders back in 2016? Well, technically, it was the episode when Peggy Mitchell got killed off. So yeah, that's the very first episode that I have watched. So yeah. Oh jeez. And I'd rather not go through the whole details of how she killed herself, because it's best to keep it myself. If you really want to know why or how, it's up to you if you want to search it up or not. So please don't ask me, okay? Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, well, to be honest, speaking of EastEnders, you know when EastEnders first came out back in the 80s, 1985? Well, I did watch the very first episode on Dailymotion. And when I first watched the very first episode of EastEnders on the 19 February 1985, the episode, I mean, well, can I just say, I was like, ooh, interesting. Because the storyline, wow, in the first episode, it's quite curious. Like, because there were three men barging and breaking into some house. And those three men were called Dirty Dan. Well, his name is actually Dennis Watts, or Den Watts for short, but most people know him as Dirty Dan because he's a naughty man. And there's another character called Ali Osman. I think that's how you pronounce his surname. And the other character was Arthur Fowler. So these are the three men who barged in the house until they found a sort of a body of some character named Reg Cox. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I think I'm not always really good at pronouncing things. But I can say that, but don't worry, he's not really dead at the very beginning of the episode. He was confirmed dead sometimes at the very last scene of the episode when this other character called Dr. Leg. Yeah, Dr. Leg. Don't ask me why he's called like that, but still. So I remember that very scene when Dr. Leg was on the phone talking to some doctors from the hospital or something. Leg that Reg Cox had died. Oh man, rest in peace, dude. Oh, and speaking about the actor who plays Dr. Leg, I have to just say, I kind of feel sorry for him because he passed away a few years ago now. Oh my god. Rest my. Don't get me wrong, there are other few people that we also have lost who used to be in EastEnders, like who had played, Dot Cotton or whatever, Jean Brown. Yeah. Some of you may know who Jean Brown is. So yeah, she's a legend. She's not only just famous for being in EastEnders, she's been in other things too, like Doctor Who, the classics Doctor Who, I mean. Yes, you did hear that right, Sophie, because Jean Brown, who plays Doc Cotton, has been in the old Doctor Who episodes. If you really want to know which episode it is, it's from when Tom Baker was the Doctor at the time, and it shows trying to think. Oh, where was I? Oh, come on. Great, I'm stuck. Because someone please help me. Okay, sorry. But never mind, Sophie. I can always show you tomorrow when I see you tomorrow in yours. So keep that in mind. Oh, just in case, you can always remind me if you want, just in case if I forget or something. So yeah. Or I can always remind you in case you forget. So sometimes we both can, never mind, forget about that. Move on. Okay, no. Well, wait. The actress who plays Pat Butcher was in Doctor Who as well? Was she? Please don't tell me she was. I mean, it would be driving me crazy. How many actors from EastEnders being in other shows like Doctor Who or Casualty or Holy City or Coronation Street? Okay, I think I need to chillax. What do you guys think? I think I should. Yeah. I mean, would you guys ever go crazy when you find out about your favorite actors being in other things? Because I would. Not too crazy. Just like, I usually go like this. What the? Okay, don't worry, I do not swear at all. Just to let you guys know. Let's see. Oh yeah, about a few minutes ago or whatever, when I mentioned about the counter Nish from EastEnders. Well, the actor who plays Nish, he was in Doctor Who as well, back in 2005. Yes, you heard that right. And the episode that he's been in was when Slevines was in it. I nearly forgot to mention, because he's not the only one in that very episode, because the other actor in that episode that is also from EastEnders, and there's a woman, and her name was something. I don't know. Crying out loud. Anyway, don't worry, that's not her name. But all I can say that she did play Babe Smith in EastEnders. That's the character's name, not her real name. The character. Just in case you don't get confused, so please don't get amused. Okay. If only I could have my phone. Okay, just trying to think. Oh yeah, I think I just found out just now that even though, okay, sorry, so it just came into my head just now, because I remember finding out the actress who plays Carol Jackson, she was in the old Casualty episodes too, and I was like, what? Oh my, I gotta wait. Okay, take me to the world of EastEnders already, guys. I so want to be in EastEnders sometimes in the future. Can't believe I just said that. No, really, I do sometimes said to my family and my friends, best friend Sophie, about me sometimes wishing to be in EastEnders sometimes too. But I wouldn't even tell you which character I want to play though. I mean, that would be too tricky to think of. Yeah, because they got different family members in this show, like the Brownings, the Mitchells, the Beales. Oh, the Carters, don't forget them. Yeah, tell me about it, baby. Okay. So, yeah. Trying to think something. Think. Actually, you know what? I made up my mind. Because I'm going to search it up on Google right now on my computer. Okay. Let's get to the bottom of this. Okay. Found it. Okay. I gotta see if I can get it on the screen. Hang on. If it comes up, here we go. Share the screen, and then here we go. Okay, here we go. There it is. So these are the actors in in EastEnders. So yeah. Oh yeah, speak about him. Some of you are probably already aware that he's on Strictly Come Dancing. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Okay, just let you guys know that Martin Kemp, he used to play Steve Owen before Steve got killed off in 2002, so he's no longer in the show. And Lorraine Stanley, she plays Karen Taylor. But for some reason, she also played a small role for Mo Butcher. Yeah, in Pat and Mo special movie, if I got that correctly. So yeah, but she also plays a different character. Forgot the name of it now, but some of you may know the actress who plays Carmen from Tracy Beaker. Well, when she was in it, because for some reason she was playing the character that the actress who plays Carmen. She was playing this character named Star. So for some reason, this woman here, she plays Star's mom before she plays Karen Taylor in 2017. And I was like, okay, how many characters does she really need to play here? Okay, I know this is only a soap, but okay. And here's Patsy Palmer, who plays Bianca Jackson. Yeah. He's no longer in a show, just let you guys know. But yeah, but he used to be in it, of course, and he plays Mickey Miller. Oh, Miller, that's one of the other family members in the show, the Millers. And he is Ian Beale. Ugh, so much for deal with, because sometimes Ian Beale, well, the character, of course, but let's just say Ian Beale, well, he can be a bit bossy, and he can be a bit rude most of the time. He is nice, but sometimes there are moments that he can be quite in the knock. Like grumpy gears. Like get yourself a cup of tea, mate. Yeesh. The character, don't worry. Okay. And it's Emma Barton who plays Honey Mitchell. Yeah. He's no longer in the show, and he's no longer with us either, the actor, because let's just say the actor sadly passed away from years ago already, sadly. And he's used to be in a show called Paul Truman. Some of you may recognize him from Sarah Jane Adventures, who plays Clyde's dad. Yep, that's him, alright. And some of you may know her from Waterloo Road or something like that. But she plays Jane Beale in EastEnders. Something like that. And here's Jane Brown, the world's favorites. And I think her name is pronounced Gillian. That's it, Gillian Tailforth. And she plays Kathy Beale, Ian's mom. Yes. And to tell the truth with you guys, that because most people seem to be saying it, that the actress who plays Kathy, that even though Kathy is meant to be Ian's mom, but the actress who plays that looks younger compared to Adam. Yeah, it is sort of true to be in fact. So, and it's Kat Slater, Jessie Wallace. Yeah. She's not in the show anymore. This girl, Mimi Keeney. But yeah, she was Cindy Beale's daughter. Yeah. So, but this Cindy here, she's just a junior, like Cindy Junior, if you know what junior means. Yeah, and there's Patrick. Yep, everyone's loves him. Yeah, some of you might recognize him in Mr. Bean. Yeah, in one of the episodes from the, I don't know what year it was again, but all I know is that he was in Mr. Bean TV show, not from a long time ago. Yeah, even years. I don't know how many. But yeah. Oh, that's it, Jake Moon. Alfie's second cousin, Jake Moon. But this actor who plays him, yeah, that's what I'm trying to point out from ages ago. Thank God. Thank you very much, Caitlin Sparkle, for googling it. Whew. Well, he's one of the actors who plays Peter, actually, because Peter has been played by different actors from time to time. Let's just say, because if you think about it, because the actors sometimes can't move on, and the characters might still be in the show or not in the show. It just depends on whatever the situation is that needs to be solved for the show. Yeah, it only happens with the kids characters in the show. So yeah. But it can happen to some few adult characters, of course, as well. Like Michelle, that's it, Michelle. She was played by someone called Susan Tully. Yeah, some of you may know or may recognize her who sort of got involved with Tracy Beaker. She's not actually in the show or anything like that. She just works for the behind the scenes for Tracy Beaker. That's what I'm trying to say. But and then suddenly, when Susan Tully left back in the 90s, she hasn't been seen since, and so she was replaced by someone else to play Michelle back in 2016 until the actress who plays her since then, she left again, but that was in 2018, if I got that correctly, or was it 2017? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was 2017 anyway. And yes, Ravi. To be honest, the actor is cool, but the character that he plays in EastEnders, the character is annoying. Can't stand the character, believe me or not. Okay. Oh yeah, some of you may know him, Ross Kemp, who we all know who used to play Grant Mitchell, or Grant, however you want to pronounce his name. So yeah, well, he's not in the show anymore either, but I heard some theories of some few people that he might come back in the future, like maybe next year, but I don't know about that though. But we just got to wait and see. And Tamsin, she plays this character named Mel Owen. Yeah, well, she left as well, and she only left because the character got killed off. Yeah, she's in EastEnders. I don't know how you pronounce her name. Belinda, I think. I'm not too good how to say her name properly, but all I know that she plays this character called Suki Panazar. Yeah, this actress who plays Denise Fox, Diane Parrish. The naughty Trevor. Some of you might remember Trevor from EastEnders, but the actor is nice in real life. But the character that he played was horrible. He did something really naughty. But I'd rather not go through the details because you might don't want to hear about that. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll be there in a second. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so where was I? So, like I said, the actor is nice in real life, but the character that he plays, Trevor Morgan, he was horrible. Yeah, did something stupid to an innocent little Mo. Little Mo. Not, well, it's a different Mo, actually. I don't know. It's so confusing. So, like two characters with the same name, Mo, but one of them is like an old granny, and there's another character with the same name, Mo, but she's just a young woman. But she's now a mum. Yeah, because there's a character named Freddie. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if anyone might know this or anything like that, but she was in this office. This actress here, she was in the, what's that show called again? I think it's Bad Girls. I think, like the woman in prison. Yeah. Well, she was in it, and for some reason she was playing this character called Yvonne. Yeah. Yeah. To be honest with you, I just think she's way cool when she plays Shirley. So yeah, I understand if some of you may like her playing Yvonne from the Bad Girls, but I just prefer Shirley Carter. Sorry guys. And here's Maisie Smith that I told you guys already about. And she plays Tiffany Butcher. She's one of my best favorite actresses ever in the whole wide world of the EastEnders universe. Not technically, but still. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else find it sad that when Lola got killed off from the show. I know. I mean, seriously, I feel sad. And I feel sorry for Lola's daughter, Lexi. She lost her mom at a very young age. Oh, poor Lexi. And now she lost her dad. Not the same way as her mom, but let's just say her dad got sent to prison in America. I might not go through the details again because long, short story. Yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry if you hear that little bump there. And there's Sonia Fowler. And there's Phil Mitchell. Yeah. To be honest, I kind of like Phil Mitchell. I know not many people like him very much because of his, well, the way he behaves in the show and all that through the years. But I kind of like him. He can be annoying in some moments, but I kind of like him because he's a nice guy deep down. Yeah. And there's Jay Mitchell or Jay Brown, whatever you want to call him. So yeah. And there's Teddy Mitchell. He's just well, technically, Teddy Mitchell was never a character or anything like that until like sometimes this very year, because don't ask me why, but sometimes EastEnders can make new, different characters that we never heard of before. Yeah. And there's Sharon Mitchell here. Yeah, Sharon Watts, but her name is actually Sharon Mitchell now in the show. So that's the actress who plays Letitia Dean. And this is the actress who plays Chrissy Watts. Oh yeah, Cindy Beale. Oh, I can't stand Cindy Beale, to be honest. Don't know about you guys, but Cindy is annoying. Yeah, well, the actress is fine, but the character in the show, though, oh, she's driving me crazy, insane. All she ever does is like whining and complaining, moaning, like, oh no, she's a hypocrite. No, really, the character, I mean, because every time when everyone does their mistakes, she judges them, and she doesn't even realize that she's being a hypocrite herself because she did mistakes too, like for heaven's sake. And to be honest, I can't. like on today's episode, she's still giving me a headache. Like, keep judging Bobby too much until Bobby finally had enough, standing up for himself. Yeah, until he left with his mom, well, adopted mom, Jane. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is Penny Branning. Penny Branning was played by someone else. Actually, because the actress who used to play Penny, she's the same actress who plays T from Tracy Beaker Returns. You might know her, but this is someone else who plays her now. So yeah, and there's Linda Carter, and there's Stacey Slater. Yeah, and there's Whitley Dean. Yeah, she's no longer in the show anymore, sadly. To tell you guys the truth, because she said she wants to move on. Well, good luck for her. Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, there's Junior Knight. I don't know why he's called Junior Knight. Why can't they just call him George Junior or something instead of calling him Junior all the time? I mean, do you think it's a bit weird just calling someone named the word Junior? I mean, seriously. Because I don't know. I can't stand it though. Okay, never mind. Just forget it. Yeah. And there's Freddie Slater here. Oh yeah. Colin Salmon, who plays George Knight. I got to say this. I'm not sure if anyone able to remember this, or it's okay if you're not aware of this, but he used to be in Doctor Who as well, because he was in the episode with like Nasha Voralda, like the shadows and those people in the space suits, and when they got turned into a skeleton inside the suit. Yeah, well, that's the episode that I know that he was in it. And some of you may not going to expect to hear this because he was also in Sophia the First. Yep, he was. Yeah. So yeah, she used to be in EastEnders, but she's not in it anymore. And she used to play this character called Dawn. Yeah, and there's Reese. To be honest, I can't stand Reese. The actors is okay, but the character that he's playing in the show, there's something. I mean, there's something that I cannot trust about Reese, though. I mean, Reese is clearly up to something. I'm not sure whether if he really is Dot's great whatever, great grandson, whatever, but I'm not so sure if he really is or not, because I just had this sort of feeling that he might not. He just probably wanted to steal a house from Sonia or something. I don't quite for sure. So maybe, I don't know. But I just hope I'm not the only one who feels that, though. So yeah, and there's Danny Dyer, that we all love and all, who plays Mick Carter. Yeah, well, to be honest, some people keep saying that Mick is dead, or he might still be alive after he left back in 2022 on the Christmas Day episode. So yeah, well, in my personal opinion, I have to say that Mick could possibly still be alive in the show man. So yeah, but we all know the actor is alive because he's too busy doing acting in other movies or shows or whatever he's up to at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I know. And yeah, and there's Sophie, who plays Priya, and there's Molly, who plays Anna. So yeah, so these are the actors, but they're not the only actors in the show, because there's other many actors in it though. So yeah, so anyway, that's all you need to know. To be honest, I kind of like talking about EastEnders with you guys, because I just find it interesting, like talking about it, like having you guys listening to know much about EastEnders and all that. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if you either have seen it or you don't even know what it is. Then, I mean, you'll always be free to be interested on, and well, to know everything that you want to learn about. So I like learning new things too. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay. Uh, okay. Actually, if you don't mind me do something just for a second before I go. Um. Can I just be honest? I'm not comfortable with this post that I just saw just now. Um. I was wondering if anyone can talk to this person for me and tell them that I understand if they want to keep it up, but is there who wouldn't mind me asking you to let that person know to get my name off this post though? Because the only reason why is because I don't like Optimus Prime. Well, this version of Optimus Prime, to be honest. So if you don't mind, hang on. It's because this version of Optimus Prime scared me to death, to be honest. I understand if you guys are a fan of him or anything like that, but for me, no, sorry. So this is the channel I'm talking about. Okay, so anyway, I just hope you guys can understand that I just don't feel comfortable having seeing a post about Optimus Prime. Well, the G1, of course, because I already said this to my friend Sam. So yeah, and he said he understands anyway. So yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. And have a nice day anyway, guys. Yeah. So anyway, I'll just catch you guys another time when I get to see you again. So well, see ya. Bye, and see you tomorrow, Sophie. Good luck, guys.